Hey yo, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, SQUiDzzz with 3Z's, and I might be world famous. Let's get right up in it. Oh man, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Had a great holiday yesterday hanging out with my family at my dad's house. Pretty nice, got to meet some new people, and yeah, it was fun. Anyways, let's get right up in it. Ain't gonna stop the brakes today, that's for sure. Alright, let's go. So, let me get the music going. I forgot to pop that on. I was getting too excited. And yeah, let's see here. Okay. But happy holidays. Happy New Year. Hope everyone has a great Christmas as well. But let's jump into it. We'll go over some games here. Kind of more of an in-depth version of the top 10 games for this year. It's more of the top 10 played games, you could say, for me. Kind of already did this earlier, but this is more of a detailed view, and that way you guys can understand and see what the costs are for some of these games and things like that, and how really, how I really try to save money and just maximize my games play and gaming. You can kind of see it a little bit in this Steam profile here, because I finally got like a good profile going, because I didn't have a computer for so long. But as you can see, there's a lot of games that we play, a lot of games that we do play. Oh, hi kitty, you trying to come up here and sneeze in my coffee? Okay, let me move it first. Hold on, I gotta move my coffee. Alright, got the Zebo up here. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we got web fishing recently. Spent a good 5-6 hours on it. Some of these other ones, this is a great free one. Throwing Liberty, another great free one. I don't know. And then now you kind of get into the games where I kind of put a little bit of some time into it. Not too much, but just a little bit, I'd say. Just kind of getting your feet wet, you could say, into some of those other games. It's just interesting with, in that time frame, I could beat some games, but some are shorter than others. So, like a lot of the action-based games are kind of like 10, 12 hours. Versus the RPGs being like 40 to 80 or 90. So it really just varies. But mainly you're just going to scroll up here to the top 10, right? I'll just kind of slowly scrolling through hell. I'll go more towards the bottom and see what the least played is. I'm actually curious. Oh, no time on any of these. Yeah, it's just so many games. Like, look at this, dude. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to see about the Epic game right now. So we'll check that right now. 1 Minute a Lethal Company. I think I checked it to see my friend's servers and stuff, but you'll have to play more of that for sure. Yeah, look at all these. So we played a couple minutes of some of these games. But to the main topic here, right? So top 10. So a little story with Terraria. This was a game I used to play a little bit with back in, like, not this time, but before that, where I got all those hours. Because before that, the reason why you see the time here is because I was checking it out just to see the different changes, because I was playing it on Stadia. But I don't know, like kind of like Minecraft and stuff, they add just so much stuff to the game. And it's just, there's so many different things that they add, and you play through it. If you played through it so many times before, it's, old stuff, but if you haven't, it's new. So maybe a good time right now could be like here in the next year or so to play it, just because there's probably so much extra new stuff I haven't even touched. So, who knows, we might even check some more of that out this year. But I got that for free. I think it is free to play, I'm not too sure. Get into some more of these, but oh no, it's a couple bucks. Nice sale. $5 half off, so it's normally $10. I think that's what I paid for it. Yeah, so this wasn't free to play. I thought it was. It was on, I think, Steam, or I mean on Stadia. Alright, the next one. So this one I got a little bit of a trailer for. We'll watch that. We'll kind of incorporate some trailers for some of these because this is one that is up there on, or actually we'll do that later. Because this one's up there on the list for the major top 10 for me for this year. Actually, no, yeah, we could do that right now. Hold on. We had 77 hours, 77.6, as you can see. Right now they're doing a amazing deal here. Let me see if I can get the Steam window up. Here we go. So yeah, Terraria, we already got. Okay. Hey, what up, Easy Dub? How you doing? Let's see how long. Oh, these are all long. Here we go. Okay. Just don't play then, huh? What? Okay. Makes no sense. Can I get a full screen, please? Really?
My blade will not waver.
I'm going to become a star.
And this is one of my favorite games, I'd say, of this year, too. Between this one and Metaphor Refantasio, man. I mean, this one came out last year, but I was behind on my backlog, and there's so many different things going on. So, but this game is amazing. If you haven't played this, you got to. You got to. All right, kitty, you gotta relax. Cat's going crazy over here. She always has to be on me. It's like she got like a soul link.
These people are suffering.
All right, kitty. Hi. Hello. I see you. Yeah, that game is dope. Love this game so much. Well, yeah, one of my favorite games right there. Then the next one, let me bring up my Steam profile again, is Destiny 2. That was number, so this is number 10, this is number 9, and then this is number 8 for most played on my Steam total. So let's go into that. Let's watch a little quick trailer for Destiny 2. So we'll probably even check that out today because I do have some time.
The heroes of Destiny 2. They are the lone wolves and the fire team.
What the fuck's this?
They are the
That wasn't Destiny 2. This is Destiny 2.
Witness smears the final shade.
One last together into the end. Lightbearer, don't you see how beautiful it all could be? Join us.
Nobody makes my fate but me.
Alright, let's see here. Wow. Yeah, Destiny 2. Great game. One of my favorites. I'd have more time if I played more on here versus Stadia. I think I'd have to go back to see how much time I spent on Stadia on Destiny 2. I think it was like the most played game, second most played, because I had like 500-600 hours on Division 2. This one I think I had like 200 or 300 or something. I don't know. I'd have to go back and see, but yeah, a lot of hours mostly on Stadia. Hi, Kitty. Hi. You're going crazy today. Hi. Hi. We'll be hanging out. I know. Alright, and then next we have RPG Maker XP. This one is an amazing game as well. This one, it's free to play, but you could get the complete collection for quite some time. So, or quite some money. Like, you could save a lot of money there. So, if you do need that, if you're interested, go check it out. And then this is another interesting one I got on here. So I can complete the collection. I can pay $35 to get that one. So I do get an extra savings, I think. But anyways, this one is RPG Maker XP. This is actually the game maker engine that I'm making my game on right now. So yeah, we'll be working away more on this as well. It's a pretty fun game though. I don't know if you could call it a game, but I mean, you don't really need to know coding. I mean, you just kind of need to know the concepts. But if you did know coding and all that stuff, it just basically, you know, unlocks more advanced things you can do, obviously, right? It's just a platform you can build upon more. Because it's like, you could look at that like almost like a skateboard, right? Give a skateboard to an average person, they could do maybe a couple things, if not even ride it. Give that to a pro, they could do all this other stuff. So same sort of thing. Once you figure out the tools, you know what you're doing, put some time into it, practice it, you can kind of get it to do what you want. And then there is also the coding aspect of it. If you do know certain things, you can put your own scripts in and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Okay. And then you could also make your own tile sets to add to the game, and add your own art assets, all that stuff. I think on my first game I'm gonna probably just use the base assets, and then the next one I'm gonna have pretty much all custom stuff if I can. But yeah, you could import your own graphics and stuff, so that's what I mean. I'll have to get into graphic design and sound. I'll have to record some stuff. I don't know. I could maybe do my own music, to be honest. I just need to get some drums, to be honest, and a keyboard, and that'd be really the only two things I'm missing. Because I have a brass instrument, trombone, and then I have a guitar, so I could easily make stuff with that. And the bass line stuff I could make with guitar or even trombone. But the drums, yeah, that would be good, or a drum kit, or even like a nice piano, like MIDI board or something. Anyways, that's RPG Maker. I've got 81 hours in that game, 90% off right now. It says, or 81 hours, not 91, 81 hours. And that's just purely me making the game on that. I'll be diving more into it today. I was kind of taking a bit of a break for a couple days, just treating it like kind of like a work thing, or like a project for school. And yeah, I've kind of just been doing it like that. But yeah, definitely go check this out. It's pretty fun. Easy to make a game on. Next is Warframe. This one, I spent, oh man, 88 hours, 88.4 hours playing on this. Last I played was in like February. So, oh, and also last I played on Destiny was like June 28th, and Octopath was in April 28th, which is kind of weird how they both landed out on a 28th. Then Terraria was on January 8th, it's an 8 thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, 88.4 hours played on this. There is a new thing here. I might go back to check that out. And also, if you didn't know, this Dark Sector is connected to this universe, which is a free game on Steam a bit ago.
But you, of all people, understand what is at stake. For the sake of everything before and to come.
Squadron think they've contained the outbreak here, but the tech rot here is different. Patient.
19 hours till we're popping corks or vaporized.
Yeah, this is sick.
Put a stop to this.
Oh, you get a bike?
Your loop has been altered.
Bro.
You and I
Bro.
are trapped here. You know what this means.
We're gonna have to risk it.
Arthur, this place is swarming with SQUiDzzz.
I've seen enough, Albrecht. Maybe.
I wonder how far I gotta get into the game to get to this part.
Albrecht, I have
This is
seen
crazy.
enough. Scotty, get me out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. And it's free? You mean to tell me that game is free? Alright, we're gonna take a intermission to go over the free game. Because I forgot. It should be out now, I think. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Alright. Ghost Runner 2. Still need to play the first one, but alright. $40. Wow. Okay. Just simple as that. Simple as that. Just go to Epic, make your account, and get a free game. Every day pretty much for I think the next couple more days. Usually it's almost just every week, but Dredge was recent, this was recent. God, I got so many just great ones. Yeah, these were the most recent ones. This is free to play to get, if you're wondering how you got that one, the DLC thing that they had, you had to go claim the free version, and then you go to claim that upgraded version of it. But yeah, these were, yeah, if anything, I think these were the ones that they started with here, or here. I forgot, was it here? One? I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's like, we got 4 more days. Or 5. Anyways, these are the most recent free games that we just got, so pretty cool to see here. Do like this one a lot already. But we'll be checking out some stuff on here because, as you can see, there's just, this is all free. I think the only game I technically bought on here, which I didn't really buy because it came with a part, was Dead Island 2. And that, I mean, again, it came with the part, and Callisto Protocol as well, that came with the part. So it's not like I bought it per se, it was part of the promotion. Like, look at that, Marvel Suns. Like, I don't know. Just having this Epic account floating here, just, I've gotten so many grabs of gold on here, dude. It's crazy. So, but yeah, I'll just come through this real quick. This is probably like a good 2 to 3 years worth, maybe 3 or 4 years worth. I'm not too sure on how long. Quite some time. People that had their Epic account before me, they have probably even more on there. But yeah, man, look at this. We're still scrolling. So between this and the Prime games, which I still have, even though I don't have a Prime account, you still get to keep all those games that you claimed. Man, there's so many games. It's crazy. But yeah, look at all this, dude. This was when I was actually playing that with my brother. These were like some of the first couple games me and my brother were playing together, at least on the PC next gen experience, you could say. But yeah, go get Ghost Runner, man. Ghost Runner 2. Alright, we'll segue to the next game on my top played Steam games. We're on number 5 now. Now, number 5, this one right here, dude. Oh my gosh. This one is like game of the year for me. Metaphor Fantasio. One of the greatest games I played in the last like 10 to 20 years, I could say.
You think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than
Between the music, the story, the combat being just challenging enough, just enough to piss off those nerds that say stuff's too difficult, but also just enough to justify the hardcore crowd. Satisfy the hardcore crowd, I should say. And then I'll be doing I'm on the next difficulty level right now, so I'll be playing through that. But we're going to be starting that maybe today, because we do have some time. But I was kind of like, you know, honeymoon phasing this one, or like, you know, taking it slow. Just chilling. We beat the game in a month, so we gotta chill. But look at that. All those 10s, all those 5s, 9.5s. Like, I didn't even see, I think, a 8 on there. Or a 4. Yeah, it's definitely that good of a game, man. Definitely recommend checking it out. I'm convinced you can get everything, though, in one run. I almost did it, but I fucked up, like, 3 or 4 days. It was too far to go back. But I know how I can do it. I think I'll have to try it and see on this playthrough that I'm doing. That's why I'm going to be doing it slowly and methodically, because I don't want to waste a day on it. Because, it hurt at the end, because I was just like, I literally need one more day of this one thing to get maxed, to get this max relationship, and I couldn't because I decided to do the damn Coliseum and some other bullshit that I didn't need to do. Because at the end of the day, the Coliseum didn't even matter for me because I was so just over-leveled anyways from grinding before. But yeah, anyways, on that one, we spent 97.7 hours on that. I beat it around 91 hours, 92 hours, I think is what the mark was, 91.6 or 7. So it took me quite some time, but whew, what a game. What a game. I had to finish it just for myself and for the channel, just to put that out there and just get that going. I'll be doing, like I said, New Game Plus and playing through it more here, so I'll try to keep it not as spoiler or mention any spoilers, so that way if people do pop in, you know, they'll be able to enjoy the higher difficulty and see what that's like, as well as not getting, you know, spoiled on the story, unless I'm talking about something or someone asks me a question, maybe, but we'll see. Depends on that question, I guess, right? But next one, so number 4 for me. Oh, it's Eternal. So I'm not gonna play that one. Warframe I played just because that's a little bit different, but Eternal, actually, let's pop that on here so you guys can see what. Shout out to Etrian Odyssey. This one I spent a good chunk of time on. This one is very fun, actually. If you like Magic and Hearthstone, highly recommend playing this one. This is free to play. I have a good 172 hours on this. So imagine that. It's like Warframe and Metaphor Fantasio is the amount of time I spent on this game. So it's that good. Anyways, maybe we'll do a Eternal stream. But this is one of those games that I told you I got to be careful on. Like, more careful than, like, WoW and other stuff, too. It's, oh. It's basically like Magic, but Hearthstone, if that makes sense. Or, like, I don't know. It's it gets kind of crazy. Because you actually draw mana in it, so that's the part that I like. It's fast like Magic. It's quick like Hearthstone, too. Man, if you haven't played it, it's free to play. So you can just get that and then get the starter kit if you want, but you don't really need that, to be honest. You probably get so much free stuff, to be honest, from starting it. But yeah, especially if you like card games, this is up there, I'd say around the ranks of like Hearthstone and stuff for me, and Roguebook even. Probably even more than Roguebook to me. This is just, it's literally the mix of those, of Hearthstone and Magic perfectly. So, if you like either of those games, definitely check it out. Alright, let's go to number 3. Number 3 for me, man. Top played, Steam played games. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. What? What do you mean? I guess I'm not old enough to look at this. That was funny. So with Baldur's Gate, we spent 213 hours. Probably a good 7 or 8, maybe 6 hours of it is maybe sleep time or hanging out time. But or like I might have fell asleep during something. No, probably like a good hour, maybe. So some sleep time. So shave off an hour. But we're definitely going to be getting into this today. That's for sure. So I was itching to play this. So I have to see what my brother's doing, see if he's down. Or if we're just going to go solo. Look at that.
You'll never want to leave.
Look at that. Damn. But yeah, this one is also a fun one. Highly recommend getting this. This is one of those games that I think are going to be like core memories for a lot of people. For me, it's a big one because we got to play this on Stadia. And Stadia is a unique thing because, again, you didn't need that big rig to play this game. And this game calls for a lot for a PC. And at least for it to look good and stuff. And with that, we got to also play the beta, and a lot of different people got to do that. And then people had issues that bought the game initially on launch, and they ended up buying it on Stadia, and were able to play it that way. Because on launch they had like some weird bugs or some other things that happened. But the Stadia version was the only one that like worked at that time until they fixed it. So that was something interesting that happened with that. But man, what a great game though. What a great game. We'll be doing more playthroughs and stuff. I got to one ending with my brother, but it wasn't really the ending that I wanted per se, or the proper ending. Then we've seen a couple other endings, like the ones that you get from choices and things like that. And yeah, so I want to see actually a couple more different endings. I've probably seen like three endings. So, but I know there's a couple other ones. So we'll be digging to get some of those going. But yeah, this game spent a good chunk of time. They definitely put their foot into that game as well. Number 2 on my top played Steam games of basically now, up to now, 2020. I wouldn't say 2024. This is basically encompassing like good 10, 20, or good, I think 13 years is how old my Steam account is. I'll have to check. I think it says 13. But anyways, Apex, free-to-play game, number 2. I can't believe that. Number 4 is free to play. Number 8 is, or number 6 is free to play. then yeah, the last one is also free to play, which you guys may not be able to guess what it is unless you know some history on me. But Apex, man. Let's check this out. We'll probably be playing this today as well. I got a nice list of games I got in my head today to play. And we're also going to play our game. So I do have to just play test it. So I'll be designing levels, but we'll be also play testing today. So we might do some level design streams. Oh no.
Are you okay?
I am. Ooh. Not actual gameplay. They had to preface that so people don't come in. I thought this was the game, man. No. This game, though, man. Gosh, spent so much time on this game. How much exactly? 429 hours. 429.2 to be exact. Alright, so the last one. This was one of those games that they got kind of like the treatment that Overwatch should have gotten is the way that they should have did their sequel there, but anyways, Counter-Strike 2. Great game.
For over 2 decades,
This is throwback. This is, you know,
Counter-Strike
that's what I used to be looking at on that stuff. And this is where, if anything, where I kind of got good with gun stuff and everything, just playing this game, and it translated into other games.
And now, the next chapter in the
This is
CS
probably the
story.
basis between this and Battlefield 2. Those two games alone, like those were the foundations of my like early PC gaming days. Battlefield 2, Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade, StarCraft 2 eventually, Wings of Liberty. What else? Diablo eventually, Diablo 3. But that was much later. And then League of Legends, we played the beta of that, and oh man, it changed so much. And as well as that, Minecraft. Beta tested that in my high school days. That was fun. Anyways.
It's about to begin. This is Counter-Strike 2.
Yeah, it's cool to see all the maps redone. All that stuff, the guns, a little bit redone. I think they still shoot the same. I haven't really gotten too much into that. Oh, you done. The taser, dude. Oh my gosh. That's such a risky move with that thing. I feel like I almost like fail using it every time. I can knife some people good though, but that taser, man, I feel like I'd always miss the damn taser. I don't know how it would shoot. I think it shoots like to the right or something. But yeah, this is my most played Steam game of all time at this time. Apex is creeping up. We got 10 hours of it, so if 11 more hours, and then it would be past CS. Well, I like to call it CS:GO, because at the time that's also when I played that a lot. Because it was Counter-Strike, then Counter-Strike Go, and then now Counter-Strike 2, and then there was Counter-Strike Source, and then there's Counter-Strike 1.6. So there's all these different ones. But let's segue out of Steam now But those are my top games for Steam. Some of the other ones, just to kind of mention some of these other ones. These are back. These two are back in my earlier days. This a little bit after college and stuff. I was playing a lot of Magic. I got into it, which is funny because I wish I got into Magic when I was in college, because there's Magic nights and stuff that people had there, and I didn't play at the time, which is kind of good actually, because then that would have been actually worse, because I would have probably spent money on that. But anyways, Dota 2 is a great game too. Cyberpunk, we had to get that again. We're gonna replay it and stuff here soon again, but it's so tedious to replay stuff. But it is a great game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these would be like the next top 10. I'm not gonna talk about each and every one of them, but as you can see, some of these are older ones. Some of these are newer, and yeah, it kind of shows like some of these older games, they still put some time into them. Even when this game, like, I mean, I got a good 20 hours into it. I probably would have had more, but I played more actually on the Xbox, because I had the orange box, so I played more there. But there was a time where I played it a lot on PC too. Anyways, overall though, let's go into our next part, the top Switch games. With Shin Megami Tensei, this one ranks probably in my overall, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So overall for the top played right now, this would be up there, because I'm counting it out, like not including the free-to-play games, which I'll go over all those. Or no, excuse me. I forgot to put Counter-Strike on here. So I guess we would take this off. Put that on. Oh wait, no, that was just for this year. That's right. Okay, so yeah. This is the next part. So for this year, the top played games, this one would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 5th one. It's Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. Spent a good chunk of time on this game. 122 hours. Pretty much beat the game if I technically was playing on a different alignment or setting or whatever. I'd already be done, but since I had to beat this last fight with this ending, that's why I'm kind of stuck. So we gotta basically go in and strategize on it. I'm gonna try to do some attempts today on it to see if we can be triumphant, but I'm only probably gonna spend like a good hour or two, and outside of that, maybe do that every couple days and see if we could do it. If we can't, all right, we go back, and it's just gonna be like a Doctor Strange battle where it's like, all right, we're done. Do the million different results of just failing, and then all of a sudden there's that one. So that's probably what's going to happen with this, because it's pretty much RNG at the last part of this boss's health with what they do, and also what they can do to you, which also messes up stuff, and yeah, it gets kind of messy. Anyways, long story short, let's get into that. We'll play this trailer. I'll go over the top 25 or top 10 for this year for played after these next couple of trailers.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
It's been a while since we last met, young. Or should I say, Timmy?
Demons. This place is crawling with them.
You have done very well in keeping yourself alive.
The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. Will you tell me who you are?
Tokyo died, and I was given life.
But yeah, basically the way I'm planning this one out is there's a couple different endings, right? We're gonna do one of the endings, take a mini break, maybe come back in a couple months after we get that ending, and then go and do another ending, and then take another break, and then so on, right? So we're gonna probably try to aim to get each ending if possible. But great game. Very great game. Lots of time, kind of, I guess you could say like 21 hours of it is literally SMT bullshit, because on my save, I only have 101 hours, 102. So that's what I mean. A good 20 hours of it is me just running around doing other bullshit that happened to me, or we wiped, or some other stuff we gotta go back, or it just... Lots of frustration with those hours, you could say. Alright, next. Bravely Default 2. We got that, which is 134 hours. Last I played was in April. I'm on New Game Plus. We're going to be getting some more endings and stuff going. But this game is amazing too. If not in my top favorites, at least in the franchise. But this one, I like this one a lot too, though. For one, the class system, and then also just the style of the art. It felt really close to the first one. But then it had a modern take on it more.
As long as we keep moving, I'm happy. Princess Gloria, we want the wind crystal. You do not care that your
We want
actions
the
might bring
wind
about
crystal.
untold calamity.
You ain't the princess of me, girlie.
Dag.
It is time to choose.
I know full well the duty that awaits me. I know how you feel.
Yeah, this
Gloria,
game
but
is amazing
you shouldn't
too.
put so much pressure on yourself.
We've got a good 134 hours. I'm gonna add more to it, so probably start next year. Just because we spent so much time on it this year already.
You have to save the city.
So this might be on the Switch one again next year, because of the amount of time we'll be spending on it.
I'll never allow it.
I'll die before
I definitely got my bang for bucks on this, because this was like 30 or 40 bucks too.
Pure and simple.
Which I didn't look up the prices for the Switch games. I'm sorry about that, but it was so many things to look up and pull up, so I'm just like, ah. But you can get this for a reasonable price, and highly recommend it.
Do you have any idea how much it must hurt him to be unable to protect his
Yeah, and
beloved?
the battles and everything, just I love this combat.
A vessel by whose power I shall unite the world.
As long as we're still standing, we'll never let you win.
Humans are so broken. They deserve to be wiped out.
Yep.
The Bravely Default 2 game is almost here.
Oh,
Set in a whole new world
Oh.
and featuring an all-new cast of characters, this game is perfect for series newcomers and Bravely Default veterans alike.
Because it doesn't, I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't
Join the
have chains to the
heroes of
chain
light on their quest
links to the
recover
other one.
crystals.
My name is Gloria.
With warm and enticing graphics,
I don't know Gloria's character
highly
did this.
strategic turn-based battles, and a versatile job system, letting you develop your party however you choose.
Yeah, it gets pretty
This
nuts.
RPG on the Nintendo Switch system is one adventure you won't want to miss. Step into a brand new world with 4 brand new heroes. Bravely Default 2 launches worldwide on February 26th.
You know, it was at the time I was playing through Endlayer, so I got it like, I bought this game, I think it was like 22. And then I finally played it this year because I was still playing through Endlayer, which Endlayer, I think I got good 80, 90 hours from that before I beat it. So I was waiting to beat that first, and then I was going to start this up, and that's why there's such a gap when I first got it versus when I played it. Alright, next we go here. So Pokemon, at the start of this year, we played a lot of this game. How much exactly? So 134 was the last game. This one is 408 hours. Probably a good, well, I think it says just for this year is 408. I don't know if it totally did all that. I think I did a good maybe 100, 200. It has to be combined. I don't think it's 408 total. But yeah, this came out this year, and I loved this DLC. It was pretty fun. Not this one, the Indigo Disc one. This is the one that came out. Part 1 came out, I think, in December or November or something last year. So we played the poop out of this. We'll probably be doing a stream of this too, for a special today. So I'm already getting an alignment of games that we'll be looking at, as well as going through some game design and stuff today too with you guys. So it's going to be a long day, so be ready to be strapped in for it. Yeah, if you gotten Violet or Scarlet, definitely recommend checking out the DLC if you haven't gotten it yet. It's definitely worth it. Because I know on the Sword and Shield one, a lot of people didn't like that one. I being one of them, but it was just medium. I mean, the Kali Rex thing and other things are cool, but Galatrix, and I forgot the purple horse's name. Yeah, we'll be doing some shiny hunting here before the year ends for sure. Got it planned for today as well, so especially so Christmas special, and then after we do the Christmas special, we're gonna have to do a little bit of a time change to do our birthday stream, Destiny stream special or whatever, Destiny mark. See if we can get a Destiny marked shiny. And we'll just do that for like a couple hours or even a day. Like I'll do it on one of these days, hopefully before the year ends, which we got a good couple days left. That'll be the other surprise we'll be doing. A lot of stuff today, and then another special Pokemon stream like before the year ends. Indigo Disc. Yep, definitely go check that out. But that's it. That's it. Whoops, I didn't mean to pull this up right now. Let's see. Let's go back over yonder. I'm gonna put this on now. Alright, well, we'll just do a quick recap. Oh, and then also the top Xbox games. I was going to play the trailers for these ones because it's just so many trailers and things, but didn't really want to talk too much on it because a lot of these were just Game Pass ones, and I don't really have Game Pass anymore. But the top Xbox games, if you're wondering, Pal World, #1, 28 hours for this year. PC most on that one, actually. That was when I had the PC Game Pass. Monster Hunter World Iceborne, 13 hours. Paid for that one. Xbox, and then the last one would be Halo Infinite. We put a good 5 hours. Mostly was just on the online. So I have it on the Xbox, but then on the PC it doesn't translate over, so I don't have it there. So yeah, I'll have to play through and beat it there, but we'll see. I might get Game Pass again, but I still have a lot of things to beat. But to end it off here, the top 10 played for the year, for all those games that we went through. So number 10 would be Octopath Traveler. Number 9 is Destiny 2. Number 8 is RPG Maker. Number 7 is Warframe. Number 6 is Metaphor Fantasio. Number 5 is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Number 4 is Bravely Default 2. Number 3 is Baldur's Gate 3, which is kind of cool how that landed there. Then you have Pokemon Violet, which is number 2. And then our number 1 game played for this year, mostly up the start of this year, would be Apex Legends. Which is wowie. We played a lot of that then, and then pretty much like, I think you could say November going into January, like a good 3 months of it is that playtime. Maybe even October. It's a good couple months of playtime with that game. A lot of long nights too. I think I did a 20-hour stream with that game. Maybe we'll do another one. But anyways, I'm out of here. Peace out, SQUIDzzz out. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow for more. Those were my top 10 games, pretty much for Steam. And then my overall top 10 games for this year that we've played. And yeah, a lot of them we just played the poop out of. And just, we're working on our game as well, which I'll be kind of showcasing that a bit more today. And yeah, that's all we got. So I'll see you guys. Happy holidays. Be safe out there. Happy New Year as well. I appreciate and love each and every one of you guys. See you all in the next.